God Almighty bless you honestly. God Almighty will keep you all the patriots all over the world. Please, if you are watching this very broadcast, do not hesitate to share as usual. Share this broadcast so that God can bless you in a hurry. It's getting down. Please share this very broadcast. Among your friends, family members. It's not all about me that is saying it. It's all about how we are going to get our liberation from our oppressors. How we are going to get our liberation from the elite. Some of the problem we have today is that we don't want to learn, we don't want to listen to anybody. We feel it's all about the person who is advocating for a better society. It's not about the person. That's why the most people have seen that who are really fighting for freedom, to liberate humankind. Let me even say, for example, Jesus Christ was not having anything to lose. He did not die for his children, no. According to the stories. He did not die because he was having great grandchildren. He died for the sin of mankind. To what we claim. Even up to now, we are seeing a lot of shenanigans happening. We are seeing so many things that was not supposed to happen happening. I think this one happened in Kaduna. A man carried up a church member. He said he's taking them to a place. They should pay 310,000 precisely. He take them to a place in Ekiti where they want to, from there, and go to heaven. You can see how we have been over-hypnotized. You can see what some of us is talking about. As I speak to you right now, I am a little bit weak. A little bit weak. Over what we are about to face. According to the story in the book of John chapter 11 verse 35, it says Jesus Christ wept. And he wept for three things. He wept because of the unbelief of the people. He wept because of the death of Lazarus, what the sister were going through. He wept again for the pains he's going to be going through in the cross of Calvary through Via Dolorosa. As I speak to you, my weeping is more than the one of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. You may not understand what I'm trying to say. That our people are killing themselves ignorantly. The so-called freedom fighter, they are only fighting from one perspective. Why they have been blindfolded, the part of their medulla oblongata were shaded with all manner of shenanigans, so that they cannot be able to reason and think what's about to befall them. As this day passes by, it's going down. I don't really know how to put this here, but I will keep on trying, doing the little I can to leave the rest for God. I will keep on doing the little I can until the end of time. So a lot of all the time want to start taking it personal. I see what this man is doing is monetizing his page or something. Before you go understand, say this guy was sent by God, maybe it's too late. Eternal King of Glory, I commit our struggle into your able care. The ancestors by whom we were formed. Ancient of days, the covenant that you made with our fathers, let it manifest. We know that you always have good covenants with your children, the same covenant you have with Abraham, according to the scripture. And in the time of Moses, it came to pass. The same covenants you have with our forefathers, the same covenant you had with our ancestors in our time, let it be a dream come true. As many who are in this struggle to make sure our life and dignity is being restored, to make sure we are not being killed, to make sure all this evil government is brought down, continue to enable them. Anyone they are also sending to make sure that our agitation and what we stand for is not achieved. Let there be a message that without a message. I commit all our queen mothers into your able hand. Continue to protect them. I commit all the activists into your able hand. All the advocates, as many that is in prison. Father Lord, continue to protect them. Give us the strength to fight this Armageddon and this great tribulation that is coming forth. Father Lord, if there is anything you can do for as many of us who are by one way or the other, make the mistake by taking the mark of the beast ignorantly. And they fire this into our immune system for our immune system to be going down, to be deteriorating. I ask Ancient of Days, as many who will come to a point of realization and say, God, here I am. That thing in their system, I blunt it out with the power in your name and your name alone. As many of us that is also launching for us to know our real fathers. We are thirsty to know our real ancestors. We are thirsty to know our biological father, our biological ancestors. The strengths, whatever thing we need to make us to achieve this goal, bestow it upon our lives. But as many that we say they have designed in their heart that in this life we will never have joy, seize breath away from their life. And let everyone who stand up to make sure human being was not changed to zombie, to make sure our life is how you wanted it to be. God, do not forget that we are your children. Do not forget that you created us in your image and after our likeness. Father Lord, it was written down in the scripture, if we refuse to praise you, we raise up stone. In my time which will never be. As I make myself available, as I make myself an instrument of good deal that you are going to use to make sure this transhumanism, this new world agenda, this one world government and one world religion, eternal King of glory, I curse it today again. By the power in your names. Every power in heaven and on earth, you own it. I seize breath. I seize authority from the kingdom of Satan. I hand over it to your kingdom. In the name of God the Father, in the name of God the Son, in the name of God the Holy Spirit, in the name of the ancestors of our land, in whom we were formed. He said, Please, if you are watching, share this very broadcast. You know, a prophet have no honor in his place. This is what we have already known. A prophet. Prophet not to get honor for where from come. I'm not doing what I'm doing for you to honor me. But if you don't value me, value the word which I'm bringing to you. Because everything is coming to pass. I told you 2 weeks ago precisely, more than 2 weeks now, when the UK government, they come up with a plan that look at what they want to do. That they want to be transferring asylum seekers to Rwanda. In the spiritual realm, I put a call through to Paul Kagame, the president of Rwanda, to ask what was happening. Then he couldn't tell me any viable thing until yesterday he went for a press interview. Do you know Denmark is following suit? Denmark. As I'm here, I'm tired. But because most blacks are too self-centered, because most blacks become the most wicked people in this whole world, who does not care, who does not bother about what their brothers and sisters may be passing through from one way or the other. That is why today we still feel very comfortable. We still sleep and have sweet dreams. Because we are wicked. Because we don't have human sympathy. Did I not told you that the same thing the UK did? You know, when Brexit came out, we were feeling it's not going to be possible. With our eye, they signed the deal of Brexit. When this injection came out, today we are on it. I do not take it because they are giving you resident. I'm going to be telling it to you. This is not a conspiracy theorist. Just hold on. Let me do one or two sharing in WhatsApp. This is not a conspiracy theorist. This is called a conspiracy reality in what you are seeing. That was why when we want to start committing ourselves, I warn us, please, what is coming? Because they were the same thing. According to the story, Jesus Christ said, he saw it. He wept because of the unbelief of the people. Why are you not believing in what God can do? I saw it. I was crying. The same thing they did to Jesus, according to the story, what they are doing today. Nobody cares to listen when we speak. And it's going down right now. It's going down. It's going down as we speak. Denmark in talk with Rwanda on transferring asylum seeker to Rwanda. Now, time to unlearn so many false narratives. On the 20th of this very month, Agence Europe, Denmark has begun talk with Rwanda to set up a new procedure for transferring asylum seeker to the Eastern Africa country following the Great Britain lead, which announced a similar initiative last week. This Reuters report, one of the best news this thing, be like all those observers. On Wednesday, 20th April, Denmark adopted a new law. This is where I want you to listen to. Adopted a new law in the 2021 that allowed refugees arriving to Danish soil to be transferred to asylum center in a partner country. What did I say? Did I say it or not? Now, you where the form say you get resident, that's how they are going to boggle you. Now, be that they poison our sister, let me just say it here. If they want to come, let me come and arrest me. Because someone, if I pay for you to leave, no problem. But you also try and pay for another person to also leave. Because Jesus Christ was arrested. And I want to also be arrested. They poison these people, that's why they are taking them away. Now, let me tell you what Pop Kagama said. Pop Kagama said in 2018, they were in a session about AU or whatever. Something came up. You know, there are a lot of things that do occupy that make the media to blow. Just the way we are seeing you do it today now. Let's say commit one thing. Then a Ghanaian guy that came to Libya. So the way they treated that guy, so that he was not top of the news everywhere. So according to Paul Kagama, I'm going to be playing the video to you. If time permits, like 2 minutes or 3 minutes out of the video of what he said. He went on a press interview yesterday, relating right now the ordeal. The reason why he accepted UK to bring the refugee who are already in a safe haven, whose life is good. There are most asylum seekers in UK, they are better than the passport holder. I stand here to be corrected. Most asylum seekers in the UK, their life is more better than the passport holder. I stand here. Your asylum seeker does not make you that you are stupid or you don't know what you are doing. Now, the president of Rwanda, Paul Kagame, then he starts giving stories. The story was so fetish. The story was too relevant. The story not carry water. And the person, he was saw in the IC. And he later said, the only way we can stop this migration is to make sure that he will be giving up, that People who cannot go front, who cannot go back to their will, they will ask them questions. If you want to remain in Libya or you want to go forward, now that they cannot go forward, they play them money because that very guy, they play our money, not consume money to cross again. That if you cannot go back, you cannot go front, and right now you come to Rwanda. Now, Paul Kagame, what concerns the people that is already, who have already been saved from the killings in Africa? They are in UK, their life is good. The asylum seekers in UK, to what I know, they are the first-class citizens of Rwanda. They are not poor. It's just that you have no resident. Both asylum seekers, they have money. They pay their taxes. They have house, which some of them they pay by themselves. They are the ones that promoting the economy of the so-called Janjaweed UK. Now Rwanda, after Paul Kagame might have finished up his stories, only what I could see there was that he didn't talk about that they are going to be lifting people from this in Libya. Paul Kagame were there when Muammar Gaddafi were killed. He didn't talk anything about it. Paul Kagame were there when Muammar Gaddafi were killed. Paul Kagame, with your own eyes open, the same Eastern Africa, which is Uganda, Museveni, a old goat president, is treating bad your people. Why are you not signing deal for the people who have already rescued themselves from the horrors and pains of the so-called British colonizers? Then you want them to return them to Rwanda. What is in Rwanda that is not in Uganda? What is in Rwanda that is not in Tanzania? That out of the 13 countries of the Eastern African states, you are the only one that make yourself available to sign this deal. Paul Kagame ogun ogbo. Paul Kagame if not dase wa yasa. Ogun okian gbo. Now you begin to see our leaders do a lot of things, not doing it on our favor. You need to see the strategist man was talking as if he's talking to fools. I can't get it. Now, why not help the people there in Somalia? Why not help the people there in Eritrea? Why not also help the people there in Libya? Now you are coming to Europe. They signed it with you. You said they didn't give you money. That was what Paul Kagame said. Then you are doing it for free. Paul Kagame, how many times have you talked about the insecurity in Nigeria? Now God go punish you, Paul Kagame, the president of Rwanda. Now God go punish you. Because you guys are wicked. You guys are very, very wicked. I can't get it. And right now, Denmark right now want to do the same thing the UK have done. But for those fulefu who will always say, because if you don't go work 24 hours, I don't know. No wonder I begin to see sense with Brigade. The reason why they say they want to remove blacks, because we are not ready for anything. Or till the fire don't they bomb come meet us. Who is this thing affecting? Hispanic people in asylum seeker in UK, are there asylum seeker in this thing? At times people don't really mention your name in some kind of thing, does not mean that they are not talking to you. They are talking to you. Particularly we. Our brothers, now they want to go Rwanda. Hispanic people not they. India may not even go because the ambassador, they are with their licenses. Let me play to you a part of what Paul Kagame said. With his mouth. Let me play to you a part of what Paul Kagame said. But anytime we had an information, we always count it. A lot of people feel making money abroad. You yourself that have fucking right, it will affect you. Because you don't know your right. Like me, they can't come near me. They can always come near you because they've already rated you that you are a goat. If some of all these puree and sheshaga idiots stand up to speak the way I speak right now, they will know that there is already awareness. These people is aware of what's happening. Up to today, we are folding our hands as if nothing is happening. We are collecting rejection from them until they want you to stay alive. We are allowing a lot of negative narrative to be on earth as if, why are we here? I can't get it. You are the one causing problem for us. Okay, as I'm doing the video right now, other people are doing video, condemn what Paul Kagame is doing. There is a way our spirit will glitch together. These people, they know what they are doing. That's why they are putting restriction about the people speaking about freedom. When Nnamdi Kanu started talking about how Nigeria wanted break and all of that, it was the same British that were paying Nigerian government to make sure Nnamdi Kanu pay. I know of one of his pay, 300,000, it were removed. You don't see anything bad about it. Now, this thing will get to you, even though you get Pali, forget it. It will get to you. Let me read how they change the law again. Normally, the law were not there. It were amended in 2021 to enable them to do what they are doing. To enable them to do what they are doing. And with what I can perceive, because of the DC where they don't give them, they want me to go there for that side. The ones that survive so that they control you and use you for slavery. That is what they are doing. Let them come and tell me. I have told you before now, everything you are seeing in social media today, 99% lies and fabricated. It is 99% lies and fabricated. But for the people who always feel they know it's too much, they are still using the academics of those days to start comparing today. They don't know what's happening. Nobody wants to know about what is happening today. We are not interested. And it pains me so much that we find ourselves in this very precarious position. No, just look at it. He said, following the Great Britain lead, we announced a similar initiative last week. Now, let me go to, he said, Denmark adopted a law in 2021 that allow refugees. That's how they are going to amend the passport they get to you one day. This is what is making a member of office buzzy. I got my passport, you can go to it. You don't even know the meaning of a passport. A passport means, another thing it means, when there is anything going on, join them to fight for it. They're not telling you that they are giving you a special invitation. Please, if there's anything happening in this country, you are fair share. Help us to talk about it. If we are passing through anything that will make this country to crumble, be in solidarity today. God, are you in solidarity? But you hold a passport in your hand. Then what makes you a citizen? If you are not ready to die for the passport, if you are not ready to defend any constitution about the country, then why did they give you passport? That's how they're going to look at you one day and say, oh, no, man, no go. This one does not even know the reason for the passport. The reason why Spanish gave me residence is to torment them when they are doing bad. And that's what I'm doing. It is my legitimate right as a resident holder here in Europe. I will criticize any government that did not do well. But did they make you a citizen by mouth? Goats. That's what we are facing today. They made you a citizen by mouth. Go and look at it today. Thunderstone. Rolling Thunder. The Canadians, they started their protest again. Because they know what is in the NROI, whatever. It is deadly. Only some big goat is the one that is comfortable with this thing. Nobody is comfortable. The Canadians, they are not comfortable with it. I don't know why they become very comfortable. They don't talk about anything. Go and look at social media right now. It bastardize. People, children. I saw a child yesterday of 2 years. He raised up a Canadian flag. If we are talking about freedom, but there you are a goat. You are a goat. You don't know the meaning why they make you citizens. We don't know the meaning why we exist. Did they make you citizens to go and be building yourself in your country? It's like you are adding more thing to the one that you have. Let's give this person passport. It can be useful. Today you are not useful. Canadians right now, they are falling out. Go and look at the bikers. Go and look at the truck drivers. The people they arrested before, some of them are saying they are ready to die for their identification. They are not ready to die for anything. That is why today our people are slumbering, falling every day by day. Nobody's questioning it. You just see a healthy person. One die in Musia in my region here. We just here. You think all those things is normal? At least by December they will be done with this shit. That's why right now all of them want to follow suit. Because they've already not be deportation camp. Okay, now, do you think it's that 2021 they started it? He talked about 2018. He tried, Paul Kagame tried to tell us about 2018. Why? Because make una for not feel too bad. Who built it there? Who built it there? The population of Rwanda is about approximately 30 million. Are they the best? What about Somalia? They use Somalia until the last day when we were growing up. See how this person slaying that person with this Somalia. They have not rescued They are Eastern African people. You are coming to come and rescue people who unfortunately have not been able to. Before me even get paper, now I get money rich. Now I be begging, now you go easy. Expenses is too much. If you don't have residence, you know if you go back at the until you don't buy. You work and save your money. Who you born with a winner? Mari mi go say. Again, na very ya me book what they big po. Or say ati. But you can easily tell them say maybe, but you they gather your money. Now asylum seeker they get money because if you come newly if you're an asylum seeker, you can do anything for money for to make money. But again where you go, you see the phone what you used to do before, you can no longer do it. Because right now you the phone. Now who told them asylum? No, normally if somebody want to help people in need. Our people are dying in Libya as we speak. So Paul Kagame should sign a deal with the Libyan government if he's not doing it for money. Like what he came out to come and say, he's denied that he's not doing it because of money. Paul Kagame, I'm putting it to you. You are doing it because of money. And that money now go kill you, Paul Kagame. Do my boy do this, you go and boy. Paul Kagame, that money will kill you. Mona come arrest me. Paul Kagame, like what I've said before, he go near boy. He go near boy. If I provoke una, una now stand for one day. Una must come after me one day because I'm so na this war. No, it's like I even mistakenly deleted this thing because there is some video I wanted to delete it yesterday. The video is not here now. Just hold on if I can find it. Okay, it's here.
Here is what is happening in Africa now.
Recently, there is some discussion we have entered into with one of our partners, friend, United Kingdom.
He said one of their partner, a partner in crime, a partner that put us in political problem. The British government, they have nothing they have ever one day offer for Nigerian insecurity. Nothing they are doing. And our idiotic, some of them not all idiotic people that are there, they are there playing. They are there. I've never seen such idiotic people in my life. Who will go to somewhere you are comfortable with the illness that is happening in your society. You don't even care to read about your history. How come that our life is like this? I hear Paul Kagame say partner in crime. Partner in crime because they signed deal with you. For the people, their life is good in the UK. You wanted to bring them to what is good about Rwanda. Paul Kagame will not that's why I answer. Now when they pay you pass your pay. But I don't know the reason why we are giving room to all these leaders to keep on using us as if we are foolish. Listen to the nonsense this man we are saying.
Something to do with the migration. I know it has caused another confusion, and I want to explain it to you. And again, I first had to say what I said, and I bring this because it should be seen in that context of who we are and who we want to be. Because I have seen some people say, you know, that United Kingdom gave us money and then they want to dump people here.
Yes. Paul Kagame, they gave you money. Maybe you might have watched my video. The president of Rwanda, they gave you money. They gave you money because you are not helping anything. You are not helping anything. Go and help them in Libya if you want to really help. What have you done? Show us the refugee they built. How many people don't already dead there? Must it be UK you signed deal with? Even the Zodiac does not land in the UK. He land here. The main people that have curtailed immigrants, not even the UK. It's Italy and Spain that have curtailed immigrants. How many boats Zodiac they land there for UK? You are telling me they have given you money. You are working for your money. You are coming. Paul Kagame, you are working for your money. You are working for the money the UK Janjaweed government have paid to you. Listen.
Here is what is happening in Africa.
Oh, why did this thing go back?
So that everyone is clear in their minds. In 2018, if many of you may recollect, I was the chair of the African Union. And during that time, so many stories, you know. Many young, maybe some of them old Africans were perishing, dying in big numbers in the Mediterranean, being taken through Libya and to many parts of Europe. And I remember reading a story about a Ghanaian young man, an engineer, who happened to be following this path, and there are people, they are smugglers. They have networks who take people from Africa, different parts, and smuggle them into Europe. At that time they were using Libya because of its statelessness. There was confusion, there was no state in control. And in fact, hundreds, if not thousands of them were trapped in Libya in different places in the prisons, starving to death, others abused in all sorts of ways.
Up to now, they are starved to death. Go to Libya, Pokagama. They are starved to death. It's just that most African citizens, they are foolish. That's why they don't see anything wrong with this policy.
Slaves. And we were somewhere discussing with some of the leaders, and I was telling them, why don't we address this problem? I said, for example, for me, I'm not just going to suggest this theoretically that it can work. I want to even provide an example. I said, let's find ways. If we got all these people trapped in Libya they can't go back to where they came from, they can't move ahead to Europe where they wanted to go. And I told them, I can assure you, with all our weaknesses and whatever we have in our country, these people, if they were brought to Rwanda, they would live a better life than they are living in Libya.
Okay, Libya. Why does it not change? What not connect UK? Pokagama speak on.
Said, so
if not, that's why I say now.
Other countries in helping this problem, we can do the following. One, we can ask these people whether they want to go back to where they came from, now that they found themselves mistaken and in a very terrible situation in Libya. They may end up wanting to go back home. Because I had read that story of the Ghanaian I was telling you, who was, for him, he was an educated man, young man, but I think illusioned about. I think he was an engineer. I read it, but for some reason he wasn't employed. And so the networks that were smuggling people to Europe took him. And when he was in Libya, he got stuck. He found he was not going forward. So he had paid some amount of money which he got from his parents. You remember the story we were talking about, $800 or $900 he had been paying through to these smugglers. And so he started negotiating with the smugglers to take him back. And
now,
pay the same amount.
This was how this man blah 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 blah. He couldn't mention any one viable thing. Now you told them, you discussed about, okay, now good. The initial plan, take them home. Or instead of them to be in Libya, they're killing them. What now concerns the asylum seeker in UK? Mona, help me ask Paul Kagama. What concerns asylum seekers in UK? How do you not come to sally the deal? How many people have you evacuated that is in dungeon today in Libya? He's not interested. This is where I want every one of you to wake up. For those of you still sleeping. We too they sleep. That's why the same thing they did those days. We don't have black European today. The same thing was how they finish everybody. It was only the Americans. That's why you see black American today. I don't know why we are keeping quiet. If you speak out and speak out, these people, they will understand that these people, they've already know what is happening. Then automatically, we start, solving this problem gradually. But you are not speaking. The next person is not speaking. We assume it is word. It will get to you. If these people, they are going to change law tomorrow, Nana, they don't change them. And there's nothing you can do about it. If they are changing any law tomorrow, Nana, they don't change them. So let's stop deceiving ourselves. Look at how they went 2011 here. They don't change the law, immigration policy. That right now, the European Union, they have the right to partner with any country. And they go and adopt the refugee there. And what is the crime of these people? Was it not the same last year? Yeah, the UK government, they were looking for labor force. They were looking for people that go to work. Some of those people that is working in UK today, Boris Johnson, if you are listening here to Nye, some of them, they are using other people's paper to work. They build your economy. Now you are evacuating them. Come and tell us the crime they have committed. It's because you have injected them. That's just the true story. There's not that thing behind it. It's all about what you want to use the people for. You cannot be deporting somebody from heaven. These people, despite they are asylum seeker, they take where they are today as a heaven. Why are you deporting them to fire? And none of us really seen anything wrong with this very narrative these people are creating. Then I told us inside last 2 weeks here, other European countries going to follow suit, and you are seeing it today. Who is right again now? And why is our stupid bloggers, some of them, why are they not talking about what affects us most? And you are still sharing video, the video that does not show concern about the well-being of the people. This was how they live in Jason matter up to today. The news I'm even hearing about that. That is, at times, to even eat in a day is a problem. Because the tear that is coming, you cannot die. You don't even know how to pay anybody condolence visit. Our brothers is down. Our sisters is down. Our mothers are down. Some of our children are down. We are allowing these people to keep on using us. The reason why they gave you some certain authority, they've given you authority. It's not hard for you to be deported because you speak. A time is going to come, you that blogger who talked about this thing, they may block your page. We prefer our page more than the freedom of the people. This is the major problem we have today. You think it is funny that the Denmark, they want to follow suit? The Denmark right now, minus the Brexit the UK have done, the Denmark right now are the 4 European countries. Man of the UK because they are Brexit or whatever. Now, who know the country that is going to be following suit again? How many asylum seekers do we even have in Denmark? How many is there they land for Denmark? Are you going to tell me they are going to carry people from Serbia? People from Serbia, do you think they are going to carry them to Rwanda? Now you the same black monkey. Now they stage all this thing for. Because they look at it that our society is so deplorable, so anything can serve. If you want to deport people, deport them. Why are you forcing them out of their will? I don't understand. That you have to come and stand in of me to tell you to tell me to leave Spain. Let me gather myself. Give me more time to see where I can go. Then you pack me to somewhere. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Somebody leaving Europe to Africa. How many African countries have they helped? The Djibouti is there. Have they helped any of them? Eritrea is there. Have they helped any of them? The political crisis in Uganda, have they helped? Who killed Tanzania? Was Pop Kagame not there when Tanzania president John Pombe Magufuli went to Togo? Who killed him? Is it not because he rejected this injection that make people connect and kill him? I don't know when Africa is going to wake up. Every one of us supposed to be crying upon the gods of Africa for them to come to our rescue. Whether you have passport, you have idiotic resident or not, it concerns you by one way or the other. Because I'm seeing but we are taking it as if it does not concern us. We are taking it does not concern us. And right now they've injected these people. They want to sweep them away. That's what they want to do. There's nothing behind it. That is what they want to do. Because everything will start manifesting right now. The one they have legal right to take is what they are taking now. The one they have legal right to take, that was why they quickly went to the EU, European Union, and go and sign it. A document that will permit them to take any asylum seeker. Not that this person commits atrocity. Germans, I think, inside this month, and they don't deport 2 times. Who know the country that is going to be following so soon? Ecuador, they are no longer a part of Europe. Their economy is good right now. Russia used to be before. We said say Russia. We say Russia now. Are they taking Ukraine there? They are not taking Ukraine there. Who are they taking there precisely? Are the same Africa countries. And the same Africa is not seeing anything wrong about what's happening. Our people, they are playing dirty politics at home. They don't bloody care. Do you know how many of these asylum seekers today have children in the UK? Do you know how many of these asylum seekers who is promoting the economy of the so-called Janjaweed UK? Most asylum seekers, they are more relevant to the society of the UK more than the passport holder. I stand here to be corrected. I will reiterate it again because most of the passport holders are not all. Most of them are goats. They don't know the reason why they have a passport. Then you are happy right now they want to sweep them away. None of us is combining dots. We don't know how to combine dots. All we don't know zombies saying in one way. How long are we going to continue treating ourselves back like this? Is it not Haile Selassie of Sudan who signed a peace deal between the Northern Sudan and the Southern Sudan? Haile Selassie in 70-something. What about this man, the first president of Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah? What were those people were born by mothers? Those people were born. Go and look at what Bobby Wine is doing in Rwanda. It was only even me, as one of the blacks in this very black monkey region, who supported Rwanda in his campaign. Our people, they fold up their hands. All they know is to follow their narrative. That's how they have been doing all right from time. I don't know who's going to leave, even when there are persons that want to liberate us. Just for to speak out is a problem. Election irregularity in American election, we don't bloody care about it. Nothing concerns us. Apart from that, the building, we are building at home. You forget that your children is also on this earth. If Jesus Christ have died for you to save, why not also die for your children? We follow a manner of narrative. Let people go and do it. It does not concern me. Self-centeredness is too much among the blacks. We don't want to do any struggle. We can't join these people for protest. We can't join them to change the negative narrative of yesterday. All we don't do, stand here, finish. Anywhere we feel that there's greener pasture, we are running there. We don't want to cultivate and build up any land. We don't want to cultivate. If this place must be good, if it must be conducive, you and I need to start speaking against the heinous in this very society. I'm talking right now, I'm talking on the behalf of more than 500,000 dying asylum seekers. They desperately not want to give them paper. Even when you have paper right now, any crime you commit, even UK have reiterated, if you enter UK illegally, they will carry you to the same Rwanda. Then what is happening? And what must we do about this very mess? What must we do about this very mess? We don't bloody care about it. Eh? We are seeing everything as if it is rosy. Go and look at the same in Eastern Africa. There have been war in Ethiopia. What have they done about it? It is only Ethiopia that was never colonized. Over 2,000 years ago, Ethiopia never colonized. These people, they create war everywhere. And right now, they've indebted you. They are carrying your brothers and sisters to Rwanda. You feel there's nothing wrong about it. You feel there's nothing wrong about it because you are a goat. You are a goat. You don't know what's happening. The world is collapsing on your head in kilometers. Nobody do investigation. We have done Oibo, they help themselves. Up to now, my weeping is more than the one of Jesus. If I'm lying, heaven is looking at me. Because what is coming that way is going to be very disastrous. Our tears will last for decades. See your brother slum and die, you think it's a joke. You think it's a joke. The just freedom people are fighting for, they don't want to even leave that freedom, that detention for one, and talk about another thing that will also help them. Nobody cares. Self-centeredness. Do you know since war have been in Sudan? War have been in Sudan for ages. What have the UK doing about it? But you are looking for a refuge. You are looking for a tickle. You dey look for dustbin where you want to go pack people where you don't kill. Before these people you transfer, let us go and test their blood. if there's nothing wrong with their system. Let us go and test their blood. Who will support in this struggle? Leave our brother alone. You are not taking them to anywhere. If Africa were this, if Rwanda were to be good, they will by themselves and go there. Somalia up to today, that is, nothing is working in Somalia. Is it not part of the East Africa? Sicily unko? Is it not Kenya? When Kenya kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, Paul Kagame, what did you do about it? When Kenya kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, if you have ever one day wished for your continent of Africa to develop Paul Kagame, or go on boy. If you ever one day wish for continent of Africa to develop, what did you say about when Nnamdi Kanu were kidnapped in Kenya and they go in prison in the dungeon of the DSS in Nigeria? Do you say anything about it? Around now, the only thing you could say, I told them this thing can be done in 2018. I told them any person that cannot go forward, that cannot go backward. Was it not these people talking about people in Libya? Are these people in Libya? Most of these asylum seekers in UK, most of them, they came in with flight. And these same people are the same asylum seekers. We have not seen any of them since GOAT that is making video. You want to tell me and I say, no, Benin idiot is an asylum seeker. We are not hearing from them. But the UK president said, Prime Minister Boris Johnson, he said they are going to detect tens of thousands. Maybe your name will be there now. We are seeing nobody speaking. All of them doing assumption as if this is where. Is it bad? Must you form? You doesn't have paper, bro. You say you have paper. You don't form by it. We are not seeing the social media jumper right now. This guy from that always insult Donald Trump that and this guy is Senegal. Is he a police in America? He have not spoken for the now. Maybe they don't use that. They don't give that one third injection now. Only God knows. Nobody is representing the blacks. All we do is to constitute nuisance everywhere. Who give a damn about your passport? But your passport did not exempt you from them injecting you. Your passport did not reveal to you this is that is happening. It is the population agenda, the way they plan it. Then what makes you senseless? I better not have passport and be sensible than to have passport I will be senseless. Because it's a means of identification. It does not add to your life. It will only make you to go to a land where you can go and fianwu tomorrow. Blacks take a lot of things. Can the Spanish man go to Denmark right now and go and be asking for the Danish passport? Can he? Then why are you carried away by identification, whatever? They rehabilitated your country so that the passport of your country will be valueless. And here you are promoting their own. I said I prefer to fight for a better society than to fight for any country's passport. It's my mind. And that is it. I prefer to fight. Write this word. Use it to judge me tomorrow. I prefer to fight. If now Wale so I can't talk this one, I'm going to use it until they talk. I prefer to fight for a better society in Africa than to fight for passport abroad. Because even when you are dying, okay, what's so special? I'm a British citizen. What? Okay, tell me what's special about it. Okay, before you know how to speak Queen's English. Oh, go on, Queen's English here. No, what's special about it? I'm a Danish citizen. Then what's special about it? No, what's special about it? If you were enter Zodiac, they give you passport when you come. At the end of the day, a person where they come born here, uncle. How many of you have you ever seen say I'm a citizen? Do use and brag? Just the same way your passport is at home. The same way their own is here. They don't take it as anything. But our own, we give testimony for everything. Hey, God don't bless me with paleo. God don't bless me with 5-year resident. And none of these people is see reason why they must have to fix their country. None of these people see that because of your country is bad, that's why you are here abroad suffering for resident. There are people today, 20 years abroad, you have no resident. Just identification number. For example, Nitigbenigu. Eki so and so and so and so and M. Can't end down. Nothing. Now, since we have gotten this very thing, what have changed in our lives? Does that make you not to seek? No. So then why we pompous a body? Then there are things that follow suit. Now you are not a citizen. If you meet them in Rome protesting, you are supposed to join them because it's a responsibility. Passport is a responsibility. It's not supposed to be a liability. It's a responsibility. The will of the country right now be that they've said you are not here. How can somebody change your identification? You are no longer a dope person, you are not a Spanish person, you are happy. Do you think that one is good for you under normal condition? How many Spanish men have come to Edo to go and change their own? How many Spanish men have declared nationality in Nigeria? That I'm not a Nigerian. But you are happy. That was how you mistakenly sold away your ancestors for these people. For a peanut. Today we are selling it. Nobody have ever rejected this whole thing and said, no, let's fight for a better continent. If Nigeria is good, okay, what are we doing here? Nigeria is the same passport, the same page. The same page. It's because we come from a lawless country and they are spoiling our country, making their own to be more relevant. And we are not seeing anything bad about the situation of things we are facing here. And right now, what is not existing, they told you is existing because they gave you passport and they gave you residence. You were not having any option. If, for example, nobody can come and say, if you doesn't take this rejection, you cannot go to farm. Every one of us, we are independent in Nigeria. A lot of you have your different businesses. If the government drive you from work, you can go back to farm. But this one, they put that restriction because they know that you value food. That's why they put it there. And right now, you will watch. Why you marry? Why you marry? All of us is going to open life. It will happen. It's a thing they plan already. And they are executing it in your own nose and your eye. You don't see anything bad about it. Nobody sees anything wrong with it. That this thing was to damage your immune system. You don't see anything wrong with it. You don't see anything wrong with it. A lot of people are still claiming, I work in the healthcare. You are an idiotic person. You don't work anywhere. Do you know what CDC said yesterday? CDC, hundreds of their workers, they don't take injection. Central for Disease Control, hundreds of their workers did not take. Now, why they not take? Why they not take? Now, if CDC did not take, God punish that person who say me I can't. Let any government agency carry me. I will tell them, shoot me there. Nonsense. We don't question anything. Even when somebody is giving us moral, giving us encouragement, we don't know all they know with their bad blood. Hey, give me here the blood of Jesus. And right now they are screaming up the Bible away. They will come to us and confiscate you and bruise you. So for to unlearn a lot of things we are learned. We are here fooling ourselves. You see freedom fighter who we are supposed to fight in our ramification. All of them zombies sent in one way. How will a freedom fighter be graphene? What are you telling your members? Are you mad? Enter house. You are nothing to say any longer because you are dead. The truth need to be said. That's their plan. That's what they meant. Anyway, to warfare now, yo. That's their plan. If that's not their plan, they have to punish me. That's their plan. I know about it. I know about it. Don't tell me what I know. I know what they want to do to blacks. I know their plan. God revealed it to me, and I'm seeing it. I'm seeing they work towards it. Right now, they are carrying us again. They want to kill our ancestors the second time. After they killed us before. They all have children. I don't know how I feel right now. For example, my great-great-grandfather was enslaved and brought to Europe for all manner of nonsense. Using my own grandfather broke out to be setting trap for crocodile. I don't know how I feel about it. But you see nothing wrong. Go and check your history. Or what did people do to you? Or no, I don't even take anything from them. If I perish, I perish. That was what Esther said. But they gave us the Bible. If you have read what's inside the Bible, they will not be able to capture you like this. But they gave you the Bible. I'm using the Bible against them. It is an Armageddon that is coming. That's why they want to start cleaning a lot of shit they put on the ground. Who knows the country that is going to be following next? How many refugee camps in Denmark? How many refugee camps in Denmark? Even the one we have in Italy, they are not even giving Italian problem. These people, they fed themselves. The asylum seekers in Italy, they fed themselves. The Danish one will tell me that the asylum seeker in Italy, the one in Denmark is more than the one in Italy. How many Zodiac they land for Denmark? How many Zodiac they land for Denmark? Tell me. How many Zodiac they land for Denmark? Well, you ain't there not paying them for it. Some of our taxpayer money not be there till they pay them. And then what is these people's problem? Why are they deporting our people to Africa? Why are they deporting them? Okay, you are taking them to quarantine camp, right? You are taking them to quarantine camp. If every one of you can pray as an African person, let's wake up the spirit of our ancestors. Now let us in Nyana. Let's see that you are so saloboa. But you won't pray because you are wicked. All this thing I'm saying right now, it has no way to affect me. If I can reject the Zetacron, I can reject any narrative that comes. I got a sprint already down. I will even die for them. Does not mean. The labor of our hero price is going on again. They are using us for tests, for laboratory rats. We don't even care about it. I've been here shouting, please, don't do it, don't do it. You keep on doing it. And they are adding more to it. Imagine right now, people are going to hospital as we speak. Taking the different medication every day by day as we speak. Then Paul Kagame is speaking. 2018. And we had a meeting. I told them, now, what now concerns UK and the deal? We have dying Eritreans. Somalians are dying. Museveni is unleashing on the Uganda people. You don't see anything bad about it. Your own counterpart, Tanzania, John Pombe Magufuli was killed. You will not tell me Paul Kagame doesn't know what happened to John Pombe Magufuli. Because it's time to make sure East Africa is good. You don't see anything about it. Now, right now, the people that is already in heaven, whose life is safe, is what you are bringing to Rwanda. Are you supposed to rescue the one already in the UK, the Danish? Or you are supposed to rescue the one dying in Libya? We are here fooling ourselves. A fool of 40 is a fool forever. If you are in Europe, you cannot still speak. Then when are you going to speak? Is it when you are dead? Right now, we are tolerating in numbers. Go and confirm where they put inside your system. Go and confirm where they put inside your system. Nobody is confirming it. You feel what you are saying is normal. The same doctor that gave you injection, he gave vitamin C to their own people. On your demon, they gave vitamin C, most of their people, they gave vitamin C to them. Why did your own contain graphene oxide and spike protein? Why did it contain venom? Why? Nobody's asking questions. We are there valuing our lives. Nobody cares. This was how our father folded up their hands. That some of their mates were selling them into slavery. Whosoever that collected money to promote a narrative, that God will punish them. Our ancestors will call that person. Any government, you have collected money to sell us a fake narrative that will kill us the way they kill our forefathers. France will just start their own. You think this thing is going to end now? Have you ever asked yourself, how is this whole thing going to end? It's a question we need to start asking ourselves. All this whole film we are watching, how is it going to end? Nobody asks questions. That is what you should be concerned about now. This whole thing, how is it going to end? Nobody asks questions. I will talk instead of most of you to avoid share you don't share the video. After we don't go over. If you live here now, you're going to Saga Swesoto. After all, I just have passion for human being to remain. The love I have for you is more than even the one you have for yourself. It's only a wicked person will see something, then he did not expose it to the people. What does the Bible write down about Jesus in John chapter 15 verse 15? He said, you are no longer my servant, and I call you a friend. Because the servant knows not what his master does. He said, everything I've had from my father, such I'm telling you. Everything that God has revealed to me is what I'm putting here. Because I'm not performing fake miracles. Everything we have said about Christianity is coming to pass. We are being indoctrinated. We are being hypnotized. These people, they use us to learn. And right now, they are taking us as a laboratory rat. Ayima damuhun. Immune system yak bene. Then all organic bossy kwanania. Mass death everywhere. They want to start relocating people to this thing. Why not tell Spain to say, Spain, our people in Tumon, we are bringing 1,000. Why they not transfer? Where were they? Why they not transfer the Ukraine? Go there. They not say what they Ukraine. Who we are supposed to go to the camp? Is it not the Ukrainians that lost hope? Why did they start sending the Ukrainians all over Europe? And somebody that be in your country for more than 10 years or thereabout. Settle these people, let them go to the country of their interest. With the 20,000 pounds, give to them. The money you use to build that campaign, we don't need you here again. Will your country be safe for you? We advise you to go to a safe country. You are not to choose for them. These people, they are not brainless. Most of these asylum seekers, they are more better than Boris Johnson in thinking. Most of these asylum seekers, they are better than preachers. I started to be corrected. Even not because of our leader, a man of potentiality, you will still boggle them with alcohol and took them to Rwanda. For what? For what? Are they criminals? But you don't see anything wrong with it. They are carrying you from Europe, carrying you to East Africa. Now East Africa and poor pass. The 13 countries in East Africa, how many have Agence? It is only this Rwanda, Ethiopia now war they there. Tanzania was about springing up to be one of the best countries in East Africa. Tanzania president, late John Problem Magufuli and Yewewu, they killed him because he rejected Zetaku. They poisoned the man. That's how they do it. They kill Muammar Gaddafi because Muammar Gaddafi stand to make sure we have a united Africa. Most of you today, you don't see anything wrong with the NATO countries. You still trust these people. You don't see anything wrong. Go and look at Libya. Is it not after they kill Muammar Gaddafi that Libya became a war zone? That people will not go there, they will unleash on them. One year the well and the year do so Libya. If you don't suffer so Libya. A lot of people have no home. You are talking about dogs sleep with women. Do you know what your children are doing in Libya? If you are really if you are not senseless. Do you know what most of your brothers are doing in Libya as we speak? Here I mean, he's still with now your this is follow dogs. They follow waiting on behind. Is it not be happening? Not be so that they talk, follow the people where go Europe that year. It is something. Am I way talking here? No, they see this thing. Onion Buwatiti. Go to Google. You will see all these things there. Is it a new thing? It's not about to talk about better thing. Let imagine the situation of things our people are facing in Libya. How they are being sold from one connection man to the other. Do you know whether most of these Libyan burger now, whether they don't even do the one way past the way that guy do it, lucky people they do so. You don't know about it because you are only full of yourself. Imagine somebody that is is not in prison can do that. What about somebody that is in prison? They say if you don't do this thing, I will kill you. Have you not seen people that are using knives to be cutting them? Nigerians? I see have the video with me. Don't you say that if you know one man will use knife to cut you? Sleep with this dog, they can do it. You yourself that see that even when you told you this don't take it, you want to go and die. Are you not equivalent to somebody that slept with dog? Are you not equivalent to the person? When Big Gate has spoken. So every one of us have one fault or the other. Let's stop castigating people. Let think about the pains our people are going through out there. Let's think about it. Let's imagine it. This kind of condition that made this very person so now with his right senses. What about our people in the United Arab Emirates? Do you know what our people are going through in India? As an immigrant, do you know what they are going through? Saudi Arabia, do you know what our people are going through there? That you'll be in prison and locked. Do you know what they are going through? We don't bloody care what they are going through. We always use our comfort zone to compare every other zone. Yes, you can no longer do it, but there are people whose condition, a lot of people, they said they wanted to protect their work. They did not protect their lives. Also, the person that went to go and sleep with a beast, something is also protecting. The same thing we are protecting that makes you to go and give venom to yourself and poison yourself. Today you are feeling the pains. Even when we were taught about the danger, you didn't listen. The same thing made this person to go and sleep with animals. And shut up your man there. It will be happening. Go. I will not give you the site you are going to go. Enter this thing. An animal enemy with a human being. Enter. Go. You will see it. Even pig. Even pig. If people like us is condemning it, we know that we are fighting for a better society. Have you ever one day speak about the lives our people are living at home? Now, who caused all this menace today? Is it not the same useless stupidity? Is it not the same you that will build your house? I've completed my house. Then what do you want the new generation to do? Have you ever one day showed them how you complete your house? They want to do anything but it to make sure they also have a building. Can anybody imitate me now? You go to imitate me, you want to start learning how you are going to start talking to people, how you are going to start using the Bible to agitate for a better society. That's what you are going to learn from me. Now, who caused all this problem? Is it not some Bini Efulefu that will go to dance, go and spread millions of nairas? Then what do you expect the Bini you to do? When I was telling people about it, don't call these people celebrity, they are stupidity. If I am a leader, there are a lot of things you are not supposed to put it on media. If you build your house, stay in your house. Because this is what is intoxicating our society. Imagine a guy that you went to school together. Automatically, he don't even have food to you are not celebrating venture. Tell him how you learn work. Put how you learn work there so that people will copy from it. Am I coming? Work where you learn, put on there. Not they put your achievement. If at all you want to put the work there, you are putting it there. Please, this is the work I do to achieve this thing. Also, you can also do it and do it. I'm only the person, nearly the whole Europe, who have boldly put the kind of work you work. I put where I was butchering motor, I put it on media. I put myself as a civil engineer on media. So that any children that is coming up, if you must have to be like me, for example, there's something interesting me about you, you will know that but what about your people? Who will come and start talking anyhow? You don't know the source of their income. What are you teaching the youth? And who is the cause of this problem? Do you know if God wants to really come down, majority of people are going to hell because the kind of role model you are is not worthy. You are the one causing it. You are the one that made this girl to be sleeping with dog. All this naughty wood, he's the one causing it. They are putting their weight in the internet. Then what do you expect your mate to feel? It is not everybody that can control it. Like me, I want all my friends to drive the Vakuti Varon. Even though my own keke na pay, I don't care. Your own life and my own not be the same. Even though you use and laugh me, say I don't feel back, and now you know. It's your luck. You not concern me. But there are these children. Anything they see you do, they want to do it. That's why today nobody's learning work. Who showed them? How many of those sons have we ever seen that he went abroad, is now at home, trying to do one or two things, then he's teaching the youth that look at it was mechanic I learned. Go and so learn mechanic. They are there gavalante. Then the youth right now 15 years, but that guy just enjoy. How did you get those money that you are spending? You see where our society starts spoiling from. So stop criticizing anything. You created this kind of society that these people are living to. You created it. The kind of society our father created, we are different. The kind of society our father created, that was the one I emulated. But the one you created, that's the one the people sleeping with dog today, that's the one they emulated. You just see this one, hey, Zazu. Zazu. They throw away money. They bought champagne. Then what did you expect your next neighbor to do? No, can anybody look at me and go and do money ritual? Who are they looking to go and do money ritual and make God punish them? The role model they are looking to go and be doing ritual. You are not telling them the source of your income, and God will punish you because you are the one causing this problem. You don't know. We are doing that. One idiot go don't build that. Don't go even sleep with beasts, sleep with cock, sleep with everything. You go pour for social media. This I have completed my house. Why we not be no minare? Cannot win now. Does it work in your oath? Now, why would the person that is looking it, who is lamenting, who took us as a role model, why would that same person not say, blessing at this business, this guy they do, may I follow suit? How much do you think that movie industry is providing? Are you not seeing some of our artists today? They are building mansions and building everywhere. How are they getting the money? Why is your TikTok not paying you? Is everybody not on Facebook? Who encourages monetization? Is it not some persons? Have I ever talked about monetization one day? Everything I've done is what we even made them to remove my page because that's where the truth lies. But look at people right now, they are metamorphosed. To go and start arresting mothers, even if time comes, you are going to see dead body. Who started it? Who brought it that there's money in social media? And the only way you can get that money is to sack people. Not to ever create a content. Lie upon a person. The person's wife you have not slept with, you can, even though you have slept with that person, that it can provoke a 1 million view. If you get 1 million view, do you know how much Facebook is going to pay you? Who started it? Today, look at the mess. Then the time people start dying, and you say social media is killing people. Who started it? You were the one that created it. Some of the situation we created by ourselves, we started forming victim. This is a situation we created. Some of the narrative we created ourselves, benevolently, without claiming victims. Let us begin to prove where we work in social media. To decolonize the mind of the youth that no food for lazy man. Put it on your own, let me put it on my own. Stop putting where you are partying, where you are drinking anything. Can a reasonable man who have worked for 1 month and receive 1.5, that say 1.5, you go spray half of one for party? Can you do it? Where are they getting the money? Now, you feel get your money anyhow, but stop putting it on media. It's bastardizing the media. The youth we have today, they are microwave youth. Anything you tell them, they don't carry on. That's why if you look at class today right now, imagine somebody picking people from Kano. He go to Ekete. From Kaduna, he go to Ekete, saying, I hear they want pass go heaven. And people will pay money. 310,000 to go to heaven. To go to heaven. So some of this life you live here, it affects. Let's begin to check our lives. In what way have we put a negative influence in this society? Now go make God forgive us. Or there are most of us, if we die, not be our enemy, we're not going to heaven. Because our attitude is very bad. We are bastardizing this society with no manner of thing that is not supposed. But later we start blaming people. Do you know when dogs started, people started sleeping with dogs? There was a Nigerian movie that time. They're not acting. They're not acting. That was early 90s. I remember there's somebody that acted it. The way Italy take the rain that time when I love your kekita. Oh yeah, rain. But we got here, we found out that there's nothing like that. I know the narrative I changed when I came. People see have it there. Most of these people, they see feel that's how you make your money abroad. That's what they see feel. So let's remove our achievement away from social media. If you build your house, build. 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 I've never seen Oibo because a bar is going to put on for social media. Nonsense. If we don't create problem, finish, we'll come to blame people. Any small thing will carry on. Any small thing will carry on. We can never use our social media handle for a better thing. Nobody is promoting this. I want to be seeing social media jam part of how these people are treating us. The reason why they must have to stop it. We are here fooling ourselves. Do you know what your children are going to become with this phone? Won't and bag give them so? How many of you, your children have phone? You think they know they look at these things? The generation that is coming is worse. Do man know? Maybe of you will love your care. Of you when we were yoni. You think most of these people doing this thing? Now this internet now spoil them. Now this internet now spoil them. You thought your son or your daughter does not know the meaning of a Kavuwe. They know I pass you. They not get phone. You know phone reach them. Pikin fit store something inside phone where they get. This is for to be praying upon our access of God. How do we find ourselves here? God help us. We are here fooling ourselves. No can what tita. Do you know what's going to become of your children tomorrow? You don't know. Do you know what have inflamed this very child? You don't know. It may be because of he does not know his ancestral roots. Now I affect him so. The prayer the mother and father was supposed to pray for him, they did not. Now I affect him. That's why it takes the grace of God, not Jesus. Now, if when you are in the body of God, your children can excel. It is when you are in the body of God, in the body of Christ, your children can never excel. In the body of God, that's where they can excel because you teach them a lot of things. Imagine nobody now say you go no phone, say you know and pass your picking. You know they this whole world. Say you know phone, say you know and pass your picking. They never born you well. You don't know and reach them. You thought they are not watching Bluefin. That's what your man is telling you. I will wait them, but don't wait them. When if we are fooling ourselves here, go and look at what they are teaching them in school. This is everything they tell you. Right now, metaverse don't come out now. Where they'll put something for art. They are even trying to initiate it right now. Children will be doing it off in the school. Children now will be busy, man. You put that thing for because if you the mama put on face recognition I day, you not go show say now you. Sunday when they use computer they enter. If you not your computer call, then your pikin put that thing for face now and worry me can move door. He want to always go there. He will not like what is happening in that very world. This is a emoji. Not be emoji now they call her. You know she said that the new put a man way gebele. What are they trying to use those things to tell children? You can choose to have a baby as a man. You can choose to be transsexual as a man. That's what they are doing. Earlier the better for us to connect ourselves back to our original selves. It is when we know we know the kind of prayer we have to pray. Imagine you have been praying upon your children with the wrong name. There are some of my mates today are responsible I am. They are not responsible. Only God knows what affects them. Do you think your children just want to be useless? Some spirit comes into them and it will pollute their mind. People wayward past today. Now the papa, now the children way past or born. Now the wayward past. Do you know why? Now demonic influence they influence their head. For those I have not given birth to a male child. They told me it's better than you having 5 male child. They become a vagabond and Australia wallaby. Be contented with what you have. Be contented with what you have. A lot of things we are taking as a problem is not supposed to be a problem. Your child is just growing up that before you know the influencer in society will pick him up. What about I don't want to be staying with my mother any longer. They'll be very happy to go and give him a better house. Your son will tell you, I don't want to be staying with my mom any longer. My mom disturbed me a lot. They will go and give him a better. You lose that child already. That's why for those of you, if you see my children, or you wait, or you want to you wait, or your government, you know, call your children of your government, or till they grow up to some extent. They are not doing those things which your ancestors want them to do. Because our life was like a manuscript. We were supposed to be reading it. Any child living astray. And right now, our Pekin, be careful what our Pekin they do. We are trying to say we are helping them. Not knowing that we are spoiling the generation. Nothing they don't know. Before you see anything, they don't see them. You feel my son is not in Facebook, but go not doing this thing. Does he not have friends in school? Hey, Ben Akib, man. You say, Ben, mira eso. No ve lo que está haciendo. Le gusta. Only wage. Oh, we know me gusta. Who have it again? Oh, the baby. Did you like it? Before you know what we like it. More children are being lured. It's not in their mind. They lure them to be doing these things. But we come home and tell you, say, Mom, everything is okay. At the time they don't let teacher how to lie, make sure you don't tell your parents at home. Do you know their teacher can teach them certain things with this very bad this government? That's why right now we want a government that whatever thing they are teaching your children in school, you will have the syllabus. Not some kind of things. They will tell your children not to tell you. Don't let your mom know about this, okay? They are teaching them a lot of things. Imagine a government signing a law that a child of 12 years has the right to change himself from a man to a woman. What do you call that? Do you think your children is also saved? You be God. Your children, nobody see. That was why the more we speak about these healings, the more it begin to go around, and the more it affect these people. And one thing you must have to know, if you are speaking against something, they know. If you are condemning anything, they know. As I'm using this very network right now, they know about what I'm saying, that I'm not in line with what they are doing. Do you know the good one will also be praising me, while the bad one will be saying, oh, boy, now, if you are not in the bad side, why not join the good side and be doing similar thing I'm doing? No to this deportation. No to this false agenda. No to this thing. Oh, man, no, help where no to see me where, or give away no pack no you. Or man, to see me where. Now we have somebody already. I've told you. Back on this man. Wa morionya man na nyokpa kan ti we na na yon salobo handle ya me mafa. None of you is believing. You are following badin. It's going to lead you to hell. Most of you doesn't care. Do you know how 2016 election was won? Because the kind of wayo where they felt they play, that was why all of them were focusing about Hillary Clinton. They've already know. It was Hillary Clinton they wanted him to come. Donald Trump came because of this very purpose. That's why the White House, the good one, the military, the marine, they make sure they fought the irregularity that was supposed to be the election. That's why, oh no, okay, second one, they allowed them to do what they used to do before. It was a trap. It was a trap. That was why they started suspecting Russia. Russia. Because they know what they used to do. You know when you are confident of some kind of things you have. They were confidently be confident, but they were surprised. How we used to win this election? How comes it becomes like this? So this very one working up. Let them do it. Now make I have the boy. That's why most American districts they are going to jail. The arrests have started. Most of the people you are seeing now and the promote all of them. All of them here you won't survive. No one is going to remain because it's devilish and evil. A lot of people don't know. So when people are speaking, always listen. I know it is hard to get a conviction. But by the time you see somebody talking about something, go and do your calculation. You know you where you load all your man with kitana we man. You know you where you load the way no am get buwe. All your man dey kitana we because you make your man say we are here putting us. You are also a victim. Or man phone way or man phone me. Let's stop castigating people. We know where you are winning. Do you know tomorrow people will start also monkey you over your decision? Do you know people will start also monkey me over my decision? That's why you pray whatever decision you take work for you. Most of these artists now in Rwanda, do you know what they have done? Whether most of them are still with gorilla? Do you know what they do in Dubai? Go and ask them what they do in Dubai. How are they getting their money? Why are you not getting it? Why are you not getting the same money they are getting? I like a situation whereby let's begin to flog issues that will help us. But if you want, we can do, let's do it. And right now, how many of you have started asking questions? I want to know my ancestral root. Yeah, if you want they told you the story, then you know where to rest your mind. You know that yes, they can belong to. It is better. It is better. So that they will not come and say tomorrow, go this side, you can't go this side. If for example now they call now, who are you? Cannot say who are you. But at times if you can identify yourself, look at whom I am, they may leave you. That's how it is. So let me be drawing the curtain here. Let me our business. Your business right now, how are you going to survive this very thing? Leave whatever people are doing alone. Whatever people are doing, let them do it. All these are distractions. The book of Philippians 2 verse 12. The part B of it, he said, work out your salvation with fear and with trembling. You have to fight for your life. It's the survival of the fittest. It's like save the last dance. We are in war. And you don't still to conquer. Calculate, discuss with people. What is the latest development? What's going to be happening? There was an interview I got today, my hair big, I begin to weep. Imagine the young one. True to God, I don't know when I take your leg. Feeling for people. Because I'm not devilish. I will not be coming here celebrating the failure of other people. Or demon. How do you find and say, why is our people not getting this thing clear? What is happening? It pains me. I'm weeping up to now. It's not about me here. You don't know what's going to be happening. You will be hearing news everywhere. Doctors are saying it that this person, this thing he did, 40% he lack in immune system already. The rest will be deteriorating gradually. And let's begin to examine ourselves. What is happening? Then we are still supporting the same people. You feel it is normal. Why can't be saying now enough a day you end this thing right from 10 and 2001? Now they can't put on journal. They put the law because to make sure if they are deporting you, no freedom fighter like us, we come and talk about it. Why? Because they've already signed it. But can you pray now? If there's a man to pray, they got God to answer. Don't longer pray in the name of Jesus. Pray in the name of God and the ancestors of your land in whom you were formed. You don't know how before. They created this name there so that to take away your power, to take away your right, to take away your sense of belonging, to take away your power of creativity because you were created to create. Right now you cannot create anything. You cannot create anything. Please, for those of us that want to reach us at times online, our phone number is +34 631 056284 +34 631 056284. And this very association is International Association for the Improvement of Colored People, #equality. So that's that. Our YouTube channel is ARCHBISHOP TV. Please, let's go and subscribe and make it complete 1,000 so that we can be streaming from there. I'm not interested in monetization. I've always been saying it. And I don't know where we are not believing. I'm not interested. So that we have a channel we can be using in dishing out information. Like what I told you about Twitter, that for those of you that have been following up, you have heard that they are talking about free speech and all of other. They are telling Donald Trump whether he's going to come back. He said he will not come back. He's going to remain on his platform. And the first post he made day for yesterday here, he wrote, I'm back, Kofifi. I tried to look for the meaning of Kofifi. I have not gotten it. Most of us might have seen it. That was the first post Donald Trump did for 2 years now. He said, I am back, Kofifi, from Mar-a-Lago in Florida. So the rally they were supposed to be having yesterday in Nebraska, United States, it was postponed till on Sunday. I think it's Sunday now, yes. The rally was postponed. And there was something significant about that rally. There was something significant about that rally. It has something to do with what happened in the past. The very day the position is occupying the 45th president, and again, the very date also. You know, so that's the intel I got. I don't really know why they postponed it. I pray it be. I know it's going to be on our favor. So people are, you know, warming up. The reason why right now he don't come out right now is going to be on media right now, tweeting and all of that. And the reason why Twitter were bought was for free speech, so that there will be media to, you know, everybody start hearing his view. I have this thing with me and all of that. So let's wait for Elon Musk to see how he's going to do everything. So let's be praying for ourselves and we'll survive this very mess. It's not all about the people who are being infected. It's all about we that are still fighting for people that are being infected. So whosoever that lost the life for the sake of the gospel sought to gain it. Whosoever that gain up his life will lose it. So I'm losing my life right now for the sake of the gospel of redemption. So by the grace of God, I pray I gain it in return. So do have a nice day, everyone, and God bless you. Ciao.